To all my Sony a7S III users, this thing finally got an update. I don't know how long it's been. It's been probably like over a year and a half that Sony stopped really caring about this camera. This is the a7S III right here, but Sony just released brand new software update for the a7S III, for the a7 IV, for the A1, and I think there was one more camera, but I don't remember. But basically, this camera finally got some big update, and if you want to update it for yourself, the link will be down in the description. But yeah, basically the a7S III got the version 3.0 update, which brings from the outside it does not look like it's a lot of update, but it does have some new and cool features that I'm sure that a lot of a7S III users will be very happy. So in order to update, you have to go to Sony's website. I just updated the camera, it's ready to go. And so from the list right here, some of the new features are it now works with the Creators app. That's kind of nice. No more Imaging Edge Mobile or whatever it was. It now has the support for the Monitor and Control app, which is pretty nice if you want to use your phone as a wireless monitor. The major update, I would say, is the brand new DCI 4K update. This is nice because people who have the FX3, they know what the DCI 4K looks like. It's pretty nice. It's 17 by 9. It's an actual 4K image. And so the a7S III was kind of like left behind in the dust, and it was stuck with the UHD. And so it's really nice that they finally brought this up to the a7S III. It now has a true 24 frames per second, which was previously 2398, but that's kind of a nice feature. That's, I would say, probably one of the biggest updates on this. They also added a support for the lens breathing compensation, so that's kind of nice. If you have Sony lenses and you have some sort of a lens breathing, that this will now stop it. Some new added features, some relay playback functionality. There's also some just, minor information that are not really that important, but I would say the biggest update again is the DCI 4K, the true 24 frames. I have to check if it does have 48. Actually, let's check it right now while we're at it. Now, one thing that I just figured out while I finished updating the camera is that in order for you to activate the DCI 4K, you have to install a specific license in order for it to work. So that's what I'm working on right now. So when you're on the install DCI 4K's upgrade license screen, you have to choose the perpetual license on licenses that have been assigned to the selected camera, and then you press install. Now you let it kind of like do its thing. It's my first time doing it, so I have no idea how this is gonna work. I'm trying to see if there's any information on their website, but as of now, oh, there you go. License has been installed successfully. Reboot. Okay, so now checking the menu. Indeed, there is DCI 4K now. So that's awesome. So that's one thing to be aware of. If when you install the license, when you install the update, it's not gonna have the DCI 4K right out of the box. So you have to open up the Creator app, and then from there, so when you open it, when you open the app right here, as you can see, you open camera settings, and then you go to license management, and then this is where you're gonna find, it's probably not, it's gonna say no valid licenses are currently installed. You press install license and it should pop off. I just installed it, so it's probably not gonna show. Well, it currently shows mine that I have it on, but if it doesn't show, then you click install license and it will pop up to activate it, and then you just follow the steps that I just told you. So now this camera has a full DCI 4K, but that's not the only big update. I would say that according to their spec sheet, it's only that, and there's some few adjustments. But now I'm gonna switch to this camera and I'm gonna show you guys all the new features in this thing. Okay, so here I have my a7S III. When you turn it on, first thing you're gonna notice is that the menu looks different. Now, they brought that same technology down from their newer, smaller cameras. So if you swipe on the screen, now you have all this new information right here. You have your record, your focus, your touch, your AF, whatever you want to select. Now you can touch select to adjust the settings on your shutter speed, on your f-stop, on your ISO and white balance. It looks a lot more similar to what it is on the FX3. And even when you press menu, now you have the same exact menu system as you had it with the FX3 and a bunch of other their new cameras. So that's pretty nice. You can go around and select all their features. I wish they added better LUTs in here, just like how we have it on the FX3, but this I guess just works as is. You still have PP8. There's no Cine EI on this camera. You're not gonna have that. As you can see right here, we have DCI 4K now. So shooting DCI 4K, True 24. Let's test out to see whether this has 48 frames. So I'm gonna go to my settings, SNQ settings, and then right here we're gonna go to, yep, we do have 48 frames. I wonder, the last thing I want to check is, yep, we also have a 1/48 of a shutter, which is amazing. I believe we should also have the 96. Yep, we have the 96 also, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I mean, this will now match a lot better with the FX3 if you're shooting in DCI 4K, if you want to kind of like match it up to be as close to it. Previously, when I would use this as a B cam to my FX3, I would have to shoot this in UHD and then the FX3 to be on a DCI 4K. But now this will match a lot better to the FX3 than it did previously. So now you can also use the monitor and control app for this. Now all you have to do is go to menu. You have to go down to network, and then you have to go to Bluetooth, and then pairing, and then this is gonna start connecting to the phone. Guys, this is my first time trying it, so bear with me. I mean, this just came out. The camera literally just finished updating, so I'm really excited to just try this out and see. But here you go, we have the connection. You have all that same functionality and screen as you had previously. So white balance, f-stop, basic controls, monitoring. So this is pretty cool. If you're someone who wants to use their phone as a monitor for their camera, then this should be fine. Again, the connection wirelessly is not the same. I'm not sure if Sony now has a feature to let you connect with the USB-C to USB-C, but I'm gonna test that out and see. But for now, this is the brand new version 3. There's also an update on the A7 IV and the A1. That one does not get the DCI 4K, but I'm sure it's gonna get the same interface and stuff like that. So, well, that's all about the brand new A7S III's firmware version 3.0. If you want to update it for yourself, the link will be in the description, or you can just search Sony A7S III firmware update and it will pop out. So yeah, that's basically, I think this is all that the new update gets. Again, this camera has not been updated for a long time. Sony completely forgot about this camera. They released the FX3, then the ZV-E1, then a bunch of other cameras, and this poor thing has never didn't really see any much of an update. So it's nice that they still brought something up for this. Again, the FX3, I actually just purchased the FX3. I'm currently filming on FX3, and the FX3 is about to get a major update in September, I believe, with the shutter angle, which is something I really wanted before. If you've seen my other video, you will know. But yeah, I'm glad that Sony updated this thing, and yeah, now I can actually use this as a B cam or C cam to my 4D. So all right, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.